Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Lucas and today for the first time in what feels like forever, we're back in Taipei. And by we, I mean me and Francois.
Hello.
A lot of you have found this channel after watching the videos Teapot Mountain Hike and Wuliaojian. But Taiwan is so much more than hiking, although I do love a proper hike. We're gonna combine two of my absolute favorite things about Taiwan: hiking and technology. Francois is gonna show us one of his secret spots up here, which is called
Jinmianshan. Jinmianshan.
Yeah. I also just want to say thank you to all the new people who have come and found my channel. Now over 7,000 subscribers, which is unreal. So huge thank you to you. But a lot of you has also been following me for the last couple of months. And you all know that I recently upgraded my system and got a new camera. During this, I learned a few tips and tricks that actually saved me over $10,000. So I just wanted to share those tips and tricks with you today. And if you want to know exactly which gear I'm using, you can either continue watching till the end and then I will go through everything piece by piece, or you can just check out the description below. So now we've already started this hike. We are heading up to Jian Dao Shi, which is a huge rock in what we expect to be middle of nowhere. You can see this photo here, which we took later when we reached the top, just so you know what we're talking about. We don't know yet what to expect, but so Francois promised that this was going to be an easy hike so we could spend some time chatting about tech stuff. Turns out that was a lie. So we're gonna try to climb up this mountain first, and then we're gonna start to talk some tech from the top. I don't understand this. People keep inviting me to these hikes, which turns out to be death traps and ropes and steep cliffs. It's like they want me to fall off at some point. The view behind is pretty sweet though.
Hey, easy, right? 我们没有穿好衣服，没有穿运动鞋子，没有饮料可以喝，什么都没有，很随便。Lucas， 你觉得好玩吗？
不，我不觉得好玩。It's official. I need new friends. So we reached the top. This is where I should be full of energy and try to explain to you how I saved 10,000 NT when I bought my new camera equipment. Just give me a couple of more minutes and I'll let you know. Step 1, do your research online. Now, there's multiple benefits of this, but one is that you have access to literally all the models of the product you want to buy. In Taiwan, you can check out PC Home, Shopee, read some blogs. If you are okay with reading in English, Amazon.com is great. You have a bunch of different products and also customer reviews at the bottom, so you can read and know which exact product is the best one for you. Step 2 is to check out Digital Plaza. Now this is where I was supposed to explain everything to you and to go into detail on how I saved 10,000 NT. But Francois has tricked me into this insane hike right now. I'm super tired, so I'm just gonna show you instead how to save all that money. The Digital Plaza is located right next to Zhongxiao Xinsheng MRT station. It takes around 5 minutes to walk there from the MRT station, and once you arrive, you'll have hours and hours of electronics in front of you. So right behind me here is Guanghua Digital Plaza, and then over there you have another building called Sintrend, and they actually have a bridge in between the buildings as well. So you can go into Digital Plaza, check around, check out all the floors, and then you take the bridge over to Sintrend, so you don't have to go down, go out, and go back in again. So what's the difference between Digital Plaza and Sintrend? Well, a simple way to look at it is that Digital Plaza has everything, but maybe not all the high-end brands. For example, they do have several PlayStation stores and other accessory brands, but then they also have tons of random electronics such as walkie-talkies, phone mounts, I don't even know what all of this is, non-GoPro accessories like snorkel mounts, and every single computer part and accessory you could possibly think of. This place is super overwhelming, which is why you need to do the research online so you know more or less exactly what you want. So you only go here to compare the prices among the different stores. And the way to save money here is to go from store to store and compare all the prices for all the items you want to buy. Lots of times the store has a fixed price they need to sell the product for, but they're willing to throw in a free memory card or a free cable for the same price. Then you just walk over to the next store and say that the previous store offered you a free cable and ask what kind of deal they can give you to top that. Then you continue doing this with 3-4 stores, and you could end up saving thousands and even tens of thousands NT, especially compared to the prices online. Now, once you're done in Digital Plaza, you take the bridge over to Sintrend, where they have more brand stores with famous and trustworthy brands. And not so trustworthy brands. Here they also have more items out for display, so you get to try things out before you buy anything, which is great if you still have a few concerns before the purchase.
What are you doing with the phone, Francois?
I'm checking my channel actually. So this is my channel and one more subscriber. And the bell. The bell is very important.
And that's how I saved over 10,000 NT when buying all my camera stuff. Now, if you're more interested and want to know exactly what I'm shooting with, then we're gonna hike down this mountain, and then I'm gonna go into detail into which exact items I bought. If you want a quicker version, then all the links are in the description here as well. But please stay tuned and you will see what exactly I'm shooting with. Totally recommend this place, by the way. It's Neihu MRT station. Shihu MRT station. Then you walk north, you come to a mountain, and you just climb up. Now we're once again in that situation where I get to choose between using one hand to hold the camera or save my life. So this is the last part you're gonna see from this hike, and then I'm gonna do some YouTube magic and we're gonna end up in Taipei Park. And here we are in a fountain in Taipei. Maybe not the most flattering place in this area, but they have a graduation ceremony and a volleyball tournament going on in my usual place. So this is what we're getting today. Thank you all so much for watching so far. I hope that means that you are just as excited as I am to talk about some camera stuff. Once I did that video in Fuguangshan with Wes, he really showed me around the benefits of having a proper camera compared to my GoPro that I used before. And those 6 clips he got of that statue, that really convinced me of getting a proper camera myself. Before we start with everything that I bought that day, I just wanted to say thank you to Zigzag, which is a Swedish bag company, to to send me this camera bag that fits all my camera equipment. Thank you all so much. I've been using it for a couple of days already, and it's great. It fits everything that I need, and you'll be seeing this on my back in all my future videos from now on. Thank you again. So let's get started with the most important thing, which is the camera that I'm shooting with. Now it's gonna be a little hard for me to show you the camera that I use to record this with, but let's give it a try. So this is the Canon M50, which has a microphone on top, which is a Rode microphone, and at the bottom it has a Joby Gorilla Pod. And this is the main thing that people that see me recording will see me on the street talking to myself, looking super weird, but I'm doing it all for you. Now let's move over to the other stuff that I bought, because although this is the essential parts that I would use every single time, I do have a lot of other fun stuff as well. Only by getting a DSLR is already a huge upgrade compared to the GoPro I was using before. But one of the coolest things is that you can change the lenses on the camera, so the end result will look completely different. Now I got 2 extra lenses right away. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but I got these 2. One is 50mm, one is 22mm. What that means, I have no idea. But the end result is super cool. So I'm just gonna show you real quick what happens when we put this lens on the exact same camera. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. I didn't change any settings on my camera. I didn't move the camera or myself. This is the exact same distance, exact same settings, exact same camera, but a different lens. Now, this may not be that interesting compared to the previous footage you saw with the more background, but this is the lens I would use if I want to be really close with what I'm shooting. For example, the food in Xining Night Market. If you haven't watched that yet, you can click up there, by the way. So if you want really close-ups, you want a lens like this. In this case, it's 50mm. Basically, the more millimeters, the more close-up you will get, the more zoom it will be. Very, very easily described. But then I also have another lens, which is 22mm, which we will switch to now. And now we're using a 22mm, which gives you a lot more background compared to the 50mm you just saw before. But there's one more thing that I want to show you today. When I said I was going to upgrade my equipment, then the Taiwanese company STC reached out, and they said that they were going to help me with a couple of filters for my new camera. So they sent me a bunch of different filters. Honestly, I have no idea how to use these right now, but hopefully I will learn within a week or 2, and you will see that my footage will get even better after I learn how to use these filters. One thing that I do know is that if you use this filter and you make some changes in your camera settings, then the footage, instead of looking like this, it will look like this. All I did was to put one of these filters on, and I hope you notice that the background here looks a lot nicer. It's more blurry, I'm more in focus, and there's no distractions going on in the background here. That was all for this week, and I hope you're interested in this camera or technology stuff as well. If you are, please leave a comment below so I know if you want to see only hiking videos or only technology videos, or maybe a mix of both. Please also like and subscribe to this channel. It really means a lot, and I hope I see you again next week.